Hi, good afternoon. Corrie Thorne, the spiritual healer, coming in to do the channel messages for the month of August. I am late. This is August the 11th. These are done when I have free time. It's not something I do on a everyday basis. I'm not always in here posting everyday readings. So you have to bear with me. And these are not just a card reading. These are channeled. I'm connecting into the divine, into the guidance, into the guides and the angels. And I'm asking what is needed for what is needed to help for those born under the sign during these months. So until I have it, I don't have it to give. So I am moving down here. I am moving into Capricorn, getting my way through. I already had posted 6 of the other signs, and today I'm hoping to get the last of them in. Capricorn, please remember, do not take this as a personal reading. This is a channeled guidance for a collective, not to replace any medical, psychological. If it resonates with you, then yay, and if it doesn't, then maybe the next one will. Have to give that information. So oh God, Capricorn. I'm like, phew, finally some readings that's actually good. And I don't mean they all have been good. I mean, they've been heavy. A lot of heavy enemy and oh my God, a big release there. Oh, wow. So I feel as if, so you got the renewal, Archangel Jamal, and I just feel like it's like, you have finally been let out of the tailwind. It's like, oh my God, it is time to finally move forward, to move on. You have been like, you've looked over, you've researched, you've thought it through. I feel like if you're someone who's been in Consumer Reports, for every little thing, you're constantly like searching and looking, is this right? Where do I go from here? And it's like, everything, all the energy is favorable right now. It is calm. What you're seeing is correct. And I feel as if this is a 9 of water. It's like all of your wishes are finally coming through. You're coming up for air. You can breathe. You don't need to no longer hide your treasures to be buried. Is that you can share your treasures. You can share your joy. You can share your love. You can share all of who you are with an open heart. It is fine. It's safe. Whatever you were still grieving from the past or still like caught in from the past, I feel like it's finally moving on. Like you're finally out of there. Some real switches for you. And it's not that it was bad before. It was just a healing that needed to take place. You kind of had to really think about, is this life for me? Is this person for me? Is this partner for me? Yes. I do feel like some of you tend to be, some of my Capricorns are tending to want to be like the martyr energy. It's like you're still putting your focus into being the martyr. You want to be wanted, you want to be needed, and that's trauma response. Please remember that that is tied to past stories, and the people around you don't need you to be a martyr. And when you can't be that for somebody, it's like you kind of get pissed off at people and you're like, well, there's no point and no purpose of me in their lives and blah blah blah. Well, that's not freaking true. Some people just want to be in your life just to be with you, and you might have to accept that. Okay, Capricorn? So please just accept that, some people just want to be around you just because. You don't have to do nothing for them. They don't need nothing from you. And that's a frustration, a pain in your ass to you because you want to be needed. And that's your own issue. That's not the other people. That seems a little specific. So you have the 2 major arcana cards coming in here, and I have the awakening. And what I'm getting through my channel message is that this is everything in the past 6 months has been a real temporary standstill. Nothing is permanent. No matter what it is, things are all temporary. And I feel as if it's so important for you during this period of time that you really truly refuse to settle for anything less than what you're worthy of. But I have to tell you, sometimes you have a really high expectation upon people or upon other things, and you tend to stir up shit just so you can have a self-prophecy of I told you so. So be aware of that. You need to get high enough within yourself. And this is Archangel Gabriel that's with you. And just saying that maybe you need a different perspective of you had some good friends, you had some good people, and a few of those you need to start letting back in. Now that the waters have calmed, now that you're up for breath, it's like, I think some of those people that you thought were your friends were not, and they were just trying to, you were just trying to do a status thing here a little bit, and you figured it was a good place to be needed. And I'm like, get back to basics here a little bit. There's some lifers there that are some really good people there, and it's going to light up for you. And I do have some major arcana cards coming in for you. There's a lot happening on your behalf right now. I feel like if you're in business, I feel like that's really going to take off as well. But going right back to the people who mattered, right back to the people who mattered here. And you're going to be getting some insight, some dreams, and you're going to try to push them away. Say, no, that's not what I want. That's not what I thought. And yeah, it's like, it is. And you're going to have to do some kind of suck it up, pull it back, and apologize here a little bit. But that's okay. It's going to be very accepted and received. And but there's also an energy that some of you are moving on past the place where you were trying to place yourself. There's some emotional, spiritual growth that's happening, and that's where I feel like it's coming in, is a return to those people who tie to your spiritual world. And as much as we try to ignore that sometimes in our life, it keeps bringing us back. I do have the King of Air coming in here, and I have a lot of mental, a lot of emotional in the cards. I have the 8 of water, and I have the 9 of water. You're on this brink, you're on this cusp area, and it's like if you don't take the ownership and responsibility and get in check and let and one is the moon, and let the moon kind of guide you, let the moon phases guide you through, that you're going to get in your head and you're going to get stuck. And I just feel as if what you think is confidence is ego, and it's a lack of confidence. But you truly are confident when you're in your full power, when you're grounded, rooted, and connected. And I feel like grounded, rooted, and connected is very important as you're moving forward into the month. Are these opportunities where you have some people who were like a big mouth for you, a big support for you, and keep going with the business. You are running into some financial things for some of you. Purple third eye is really coming up for me here. You're going to gain some real clarity, a clear perspective of your high expectations sometime up on people, and having to let that go. And Archangel Uriel is with you today. And I don't know if I got any glasses. And Archangel Uriel is coming. They're all smudgy. Archangel Uriel works on the ruby ray, which is made of purple and gold. It is the ray of wisdom and spirituality. You are You are blessed to attract this angel card, for he will bring you serenity, love, tranquility, and peace. You, in your turn, are invited to spread those beautiful qualities to others. Connecting with Archangel Uriel will enable you to aspire to oneness with all humanity. This is a high state of grace, which will bring you freedom and joy. Visualize yourself in a purple and golden cloak and invoke Archangel Uriel to help you raise your consciousness. I am one with everyone. Peace and serenity. So I feel as if there's some forgiveness coming in here for you this month, Capricorn, setting things straight, letting go of being offended so easily, and you're really shifting your energy here. And sometimes a sorry with compassion and sincerity behind it goes a long way, and that feels like it's actually got to come from you out into other people. So stop sitting waiting for everyone to apologize to you. This is on you, and you have to do it. And when you do, this is you planting new seeds and planting these beautiful seeds. And I keep getting that temporary pause. So these business actions that I see around some, or the starting of a new family or starting a new home or a move, I feel like there is a little bit of a pause here, just so you can get your emotions in check, and that you don't decide out of a mental state of getting so caught up in, oh my God, I got to get things done now, or trying to be even better than or more than. And I feel like if you're trying to push yourself into a home or into creating or design new home that you think is this big fancy schwanky place that just feels too big for you and too out of place, I feel like all of these challenges are meeting you because it's out of alignment with who you really want to be. Not saying you're not worthy of it. I'm saying that there's something of it that really wasn't in your design, wasn't in your plan, it wasn't what you wanted. Get clear, get clarity, uh, sit in this pause just for a little bit and just allow everything else to unfold for you. Much love for the rest of August. Have a wonderful rest of summer. Bye-bye.